Yes, honey, it's the Self Love Saturday for me. Yes, it's Self Love Saturday. It's Self Love Saturday. It's Self Love Saturday. It's Self Love Saturday. Yes, honey. Listen, this week has been an emotional roller coaster for me, for your girl. Y'all keep lifting me up in prayer. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I do. Listen, had a conversation, brought up, a point was brought up to me that when you talk about self love, it may come across as being conceited. Y'all know I was there. I was all up in the conversation, had my rebuttal ready, honey. Ain't nothing selfish about self love. Listen, if you don't give it to you first, you can't give it to anyone else. It took me a long time to realize that I was pouring from an empty cup. I was trying to give love that I did not have. I was trying to give what I didn't already possess. Crazy, right? It ain't gonna happen. Self love is not selfish. Self love is the very foundation of your living. Self love is the very foundation of the love that you can pour out into others. Self love is the foundation of your confidence, your self awareness, your self esteem. Self love is the foundation of you. God Himself is love. You were created in His image. You were created in love. He formed and fashioned you in your mother's womb in love because He knew of the purpose that He was placing inside of you. So He knew how to form and fashion you in order to walk that purpose out. If that ain't love, I don't know what is. And self love ain't selfish. Self love ain't selfish. That is my main point today. And I know y'all have heard me say it many times before. Self love ain't selfish. It is the very foundation of you. Self love is needed. Self love is necessary. Self love is mandatory. Self love is a necessity. I cannot love those that He has put um in my circle of influence. The women that He's placed in my life, my husband, my mother, my children, my boys, the women that He is placing in my life and surrounding me around. I have to love me first, or I can't love them how God created me to. Self love is indeed the very best love. And no, it ain't selfish. I was all for the conversation. I was all for my comeback. I had it ready, right? It may be thought of as you being conceited. I ain't conceited. Far from it. This is confidence. Confidence that comes from God. Confidence that comes from knowing who He created me to be and standing firm and strong and tall in that. There's no conceitedness there. I know that everything that I have, it comes from God. Now, if I was out here just boasting and bragging about what I'm doing, and leaving God out, not giving Him the glory and the praise and the honor that is due to Him because of what He is doing through me and what He's allowed me to do in this earth, yeah, that may be a problem. But if you know me, if you know Pam Dorsey, you know Jesus is the center of it all, right? He is the very foundation that I stand on. And because He taught me how to love Him first, and love me second, and love everybody else in the next order, it is well with my soul, right? So the comeback was simply this: Jesus is love. So me loving me first, there's no conceit in that. I had to go through allow Him to take me on the whole process of learning to love me. Coming from a background of negative self esteem, no self love, self doubt, lack of self worth, all of that. And now knowing who he created me to be and loving every single inch of me, that has been a process, y'all. That is a self-love journey that I still walk today. That's why I call it a journey. It's not a destination. I didn't get there and arrive. It is a destination. I'm sorry, it is a journey. It is ongoing. It is a continual process. Self love ain't selfish. That is my driving point. That is the takeaway for today's Self Love Saturday. Yes, honey. Self love is indeed the best love. And no, it ain't selfish. Drop your Saturday selfies, your self love selfies. I want to see your beautiful faces flooding my timeline. Yes, honey. Until next time, y'all. Mwah. Purple kisses.